Alright, what is up guys? I have a really exciting video for you guys today. I'm very excited because I'm going to show you what I've been working on for the past 4 or 5 months. I've been working really hard on this and I finally get to show you guys what the final product is. And as you can probably tell from the title, it is a CPA exam review course. So yeah, I'm just gonna jump right into it. Well, actually, before I jump into it, it's probably helpful to get a little bit of context as to why I'm doing this. So I took the CPA exam a couple years ago and I did fine. I got through them. It wasn't a huge struggle, but it definitely didn't feel great. I had a lot of stress and anxiety and just confusion about the exam. I was just so lost. No one was really there to guide me through it. And like I said, I eventually got through it, but during that time I learned a lot of things I liked, a lot of things I didn't like. And after I finished, I kind of just wanted to take everything I learned. I felt like it could be helpful to other people. So I just wanted to, share it. So, I started making content, posting it online about the exam. I made a tool, a planner. So my first thing was I made a CPA exam planner that was kind of exactly what I used to prepare for the CPA exams. It was all the tips, tricks, hacks I used for study planning, put it into a planner, and I sold some of those. But I decided to, take a bigger step, and that's what this CPA review course is. I kind of just took everything I liked from my review courses, everything I didn't like, everything I learned along the way, put it into this review course, and yeah, now I have the final product, and I'm very excited to show it to you guys. So now let's jump into it. Okay, so here it is, and sorry, I got the camera here, but I'm screen recording on my desktop over here, so I'm gonna be looking at both. But yeah, this is the course. This is the main interface. This is the calendar feature. Wow, you're gonna get a great view of my side profile. Hopefully it's looking okay. But okay, so this is, basically the study planning feature of the entire review course right here. And it's awesome. It's a calendar that you fill in whatever study sessions you want to do, that day or weeks into the future. Right now I just have some dummy data in there that I just filled in. But as you can see, it looks really nice and it tells you exactly what you need to do each day. But I'll show you how it works. So you come up here to this planned session and you can select, do you want a group session or an individual session? With a group session, you can add friends and share it with your friends. But for now, we will stick with an individual session. So let's just say we want to set it for next Wednesday. We would select the date and then come down here, and has every study method you could really want. Multiple choice, simulations, simulated exams, general studying, if you don't want to get too specific. Sometimes I want to study, I don't know exactly what I want to study, so you can just do general studying. There's lectures, quizzes, flashcards, elaboration, or rereading notes. And yeah, let's just say next Wednesday I want to study a little bit before work, so I'm gonna say 7 a.m. to, let's just say 8:30 a.m. And you also know, I should review some flashcards at lunch, so you're gonna go 12 p.m. to, let's just say 12:30 p.m. And then after work, you want to watch some lectures. So let's just do 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. You guys get the idea. And then you want to do some elaboration from, let's just say 8:15 to 8:45. And then you create. Congratulations, success. And now you can view it. So you come down here and yeah, the 31st, Wednesday the 31st down here, you can see those sessions. You can come to the week view too, and it shows you, the sessions you have this week. I'll go to next week so we can see next Wednesday. Here are all our sessions. If you say, oh, I messed up wrong time, you can select it and, change the date, the time. You could add what chapters, anything you want, as much detail as you want, which I really love. You can even look at the day view. So I love this. It was so stressful for me trying to think about what did I study 3 days ago and what do I want to study today. But having something like this that shows you exactly what you studied and what you're going to be studying for the next however long you want to plan it out, 2 days, 3 days, 3 weeks, whatever it is. It's just so calming and anxiety reducing. So that's what I love about this. And you can also see, it tells you what you have to do today. So today I only scheduled simulations from 7 to 8. You say, oh, I did that. You check it, save changes. And okay, so there is a streak feature too, but as you can see, yesterday didn't have a session, so data streak is 0 right now. But yeah, as you go and you select all your sessions every day, you check everything off your list, your streak is gonna grow and grow and grow. So that's pretty cool. Oh, also, there's the exam countdown. So let's just say, so what subject? Let's just say I'm taking FAR on Saturday. You update the countdown. Oh wait, no, there's 2 countdowns. Okay, there we go. You update the countdown. It says you're taking FAR in 4 days. So that's really helpful. So you just kind of always have that, North Star telling you, all right, how many more days until the end, until the big day. So that's pretty nice. But yeah, now I'll move on to another, study technique, or it's not really a study technique, another tool in the supplement that I think is super helpful, the reflection journal. So the reflection journal is actually something I like I said, I learned a lot of things when I was studying for the CPA exam. I did some weird things that helped me, and this is one of them, the reflection journal. I basically just had so many thoughts flying around my head, like, oh my gosh, I need to study this. I did horribly on this. Like, what's happening? Am I gonna pass? Am I not? Like, what should I do next week? Like, just so many things, and I couldn't keep track of it all. So I would just get a piece of paper and I would just write it out, like put my thoughts on paper, and it helped me so much. Just kind of like organize my thoughts and also be able to go back and look at what I wrote and be like, oh yeah, like that's what I was thinking yesterday, so I should do this today. So I found it super helpful, super, anxiety reducing, like I said before, stress relieving. And these examples in here are actually ones that I took like exactly from my reflection journal when I was taking the exam, so you can kind of see what sort of things I was writing. Like here I wrote, tomorrow will be a big review day. I'll finish Reg Chapter 4 and review all my notes and MCQs from Reg Chapter 3 and 4. So as you can see, like nothing too crazy, but like just take your thoughts, put it on paper, like you have it documented. Like it was super stress relieving for me. Here's a bigger one. Finish the lectures today, finish MCQs, then review section 8 tomorrow. Finish the lectures today, finish MCQs, then review section 8. Tomorrow I'll go to the library and study a lot, do a lot of multiple choice because the next day I'll be in the car and only review note/book. Then while I'm in Utah, do a bit of multiple choice and review notes, and hopefully when I'm back I'll have my NTS and I can schedule my exam. So as you can see, also just like not worrying about grammar or anything like that, just taking thoughts, throwing them on paper and documenting it. Like I said, super helpful for me, and I think you would benefit from it a lot as well. All right, and another thing that is awesome about this supplement, actually I don't know if I clarified that earlier, this is not yet a full-blown review course at this point. It's just a supplement. It's not comprehensive enough, it's not big enough, but it does have great study materials. So you have all the study planning features, which are amazing, but there's also on top of that great study materials, like over like 1,500 multiple choice questions, which I will get into right now. So you come to the multiple choice screen and you come up here, you can pick whichever exam. We have all 6 multiple choice for all of them. And as you can see, like, 30 to 60 multiple choice for each chapter. And one thing, most review courses will break down each chapter into like smaller sections and they get very specific, but keeping them all blocked together like this is actually a far more effective study method. So that's another plus about this. But yeah, you pick one, you can continue last session, start a new one. Let's just start a new one. Let's see. And yeah, just CPA exam questions. They are they're amazing questions. And as you can see, let's see, how often should intangible assets with indefinite lives be tested? This will be embarrassing if I get this wrong. I think it's annually though. Let's see. Yeah, so you say whatever you want, it gives you an explanation, and then you move on to the next one. And you also don't even have to answer. You hit submit, and it tells you, you read the description, you just move on. And we have, like I said, 30 to 60 for each chapter of each exam. And it'll just give you a great look at material you haven't seen in your main review course. Just another set of questions, which is so underrated when it comes to, preparing for the exam. So definitely don't overlook these multiple choice questions. Okay, next up is flashcards. And this is actually, I'm very proud of these flashcards. I put in a lot of work making these flashcards because they're actually like one of the most important study methods out there. If you just pound out flashcards, work on those, you're gonna do great because, like I said, it's a really effective study method. I won't get into the science of it all, but it just is one of the best. And yeah, there's like over 2,000 flashcards here, which is more than like Becker has. So I really went in depth on these flashcards to make them as comprehensive as possible. I'll just show you some quick examples. Audit. Let's just pick one of these. Yeah, it's just flashcards can't get that complex or anything, but I just have so many of them. They're so comprehensive, and like I said, just make use of this study method. Yeah, there's the still learning button, where if you're like, I don't know what this is, I still need to learn this, and then the I know button, which will send it into the mastered pile over here. So that's helpful, so you don't just keep seeing the same flashcards that you've already mastered. And then there's these challenge flashcards, which I'm still working on, but these are going to be extremely helpful whenever they do come out, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Okay, last but not least is the Elaboration journal, and this is something that I don't think other review courses are really making use of, but it's so powerful. Like I said, flashcards, one of the most effective study methods, but Elaboration is right up there with it. And this is just when I'll show you. So we'll go to FAR, and you just pick whatever chapter, and it has a list of the most important words, terms, phrases from this chapter, and your job is to go in and explain each of them, or as many as you want, in your own words. This is, like I said, one of the most effective study methods. It forces your brain to pull out that information without looking at your notes. You're supposed to come up with something on your own to prove that you know what this means, and it consolidates the learning by going through that process. But it shows you your knowledge gaps, because if you don't know something, you can't just recite, you can't just look at your notes and feel like you know it. When you're staring at a blank screen and you have to come up with it on your own, it really shows you, okay, maybe I don't actually understand this and I should look into it a bit more. So it not only is great for learning, it's also great for showing you what you haven't learned yet. So definitely do not overlook the Elaboration journal. And then one more really awesome feature about this is the 7 smarter steps, because like I said, I had a lot of confusion and just not a ton of guidance on the CPA exam. I didn't know what exactly I needed to do. So the 7 smarter steps are my remedy for that. It's me explaining kind of exactly what you need to do each step along the way to passing the CPA exams. So I went to a nice studio, not in this room. I recorded some videos explaining everything you need to know, and there's a ton of good articles on my website too. All right, we don't have to watch that. But as you can see, there's 7 of them, and they have great information. So this is just, like I said, a helping hand guiding you along the way, because it's definitely not easy to know exactly what you need to do for the CPA exam process. Trust me, I get it. And I guess I may as well show you guys the subscription plans as well. This is what I have it at right now. It's gonna be $25 a month, which is by far one of the most affordable packages on the market these days, which is awesome. So $24 a month or $200 for lifetime access, which is honestly probably a very good deal, because I am planning to add more and more things to this course, and as I do so, the price will probably increase. But it won't increase for people who lock in that $25 a month. It's going to stay there. So even if I increase the price going forward, whatever rate you lock in is going to stay there forever. But regardless, this is the course. I love it. I'm super happy with it. I think it's just going to be such a great tool for people who are struggling with the CPA exam, or not even struggling, but it's hard for everyone. Everyone struggles with it, but just who want extra help. And this is just a great way to do it. Tons of great content. The study planning features are amazing in my personal opinion. This is exactly what I would have used when I was studying for the CPA exam. And that's the main point here. It's a review course made for CPA students by a CPA student. I was just in your shoes just a few years ago. I know exactly what I needed at the time, and I'm guessing you need something similar, so that's exactly what this is. So like I said, I've been working on it for a long time. I'm very excited. I will stop blabbering about it, but I will put a link in the description if you want to click that link, and I'll have you, it will put you on the 10% discount list. So when the course is released, you will be first in line to get a 10% discount. So if you're interested, check that out. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video and letting me show you my product that I've been working on for a while. I'm so excited for you guys to finally get to use it. August 1st, it's coming. But yeah, let me know if you have any questions or comments or concerns in the comments down below. But thank you again for watching, and I'll see you next time. See ya.